leftist pro-Palestine writers are marauding through Manhattan in an anti-4th of July direct action. They are urging for a violent leftist revolution in the USA. But then the news reporter will be saying, mostly violent.
Y'all can't play like that!
I think the whole issue is this. We normalized something in BLM and now we have normalized this forever. Because to me, it sounds like a general party on the streets that has been legalized and now normalized.
I hope all of y'all die, nigga. Nobody die. I hope all of y'all die.
All kinds of people have been being sold.
I hope y'all kill yourselves one by one.
I'm from Florida. I'm not even from New York.
Hey man, freedom of speech. One doesn't represent everybody. We all can be nice about that, right? Just like we can say about the Jewish people, one doesn't represent everybody else. How can you celebrate a holiday that only has something to do with America and say that to America, suck my hoo-hoo?
Ow! I didn't know! Ow!
I'm like, it makes no sense. The privilege that you have to say such a thing, I want to use my freedom of speech too.
Arrest him.
Pro-Palestine protesters disrupt the 4th of July celebration in NYC and a chance death to America on Independence Day. Are you paying attention yet? Yes, I do. I have one eye. They don't see it. They cover their whole face. But they have eyes. But they don't work.
But I can't. I'm blind.
That's like somebody that burns my bed because in their home country everybody sleeps on the floor. But I invited them in my house. It's...
Get out!
I mean, it looks peaceful if you're not a Jew.
This nigga.
1948! You don't know? Oh, go back to school! He said shit, go back to school! I'm in school. Maybe I'll learn it next year. What school the 148?
Alright, I'm gonna have to find a police officer now. I was assaulted.
What happened?
Yippee! I can celebrate in my own personal prison in my own country.
Halfway.
Take a few.
But isn't it disrespectful that police need to walk with you on a day that you're celebrating a holiday in your own country from other people that suddenly have more human right, and you don't feel safe to celebrate your own holiday because somebody decided they're going to celebrate over yours because this thing is more important than your holiday? It's getting attacked. This is like the movies they're taking over, making them woke.
Huh?
You don't build something, you take over other holidays to represent your ideology. Hey!
We were just discussing ideas of what to do with the new Prince Eric movie.
Put a chick in it, make her gay.
We're out here today on July 4th to make it clear that there can be no celebration of this country's bloody legacy while a genocide unfolds in Gaza. A genocide that is directly funded and facilitated by the United States government. We are out here to show that we are united across struggles and that we will not tire and will continue to be in the streets in a show of force against the ruling class until all of our demands are met and until Palestine is free from the river to the sea. See you in DC on July 24th to arrest Netanyahu in the capital.
You just decided to celebrate it and block the street because everybody is going to celebrate it. Is it peaceful? Do you see that American man punch in the face?
Please, stop talking!
My 88-year-old grandmother lives in France, in a northern suburb of Paris called Saint-Brice. She's very independent even though her age, and so on that morning she went to get her blood tests, and just before she reaches the laboratories, two Arab Muslims have attacked her from behind, punching her, kicking her to the ground, spitting on her, calling her names or calling her a dirty Jew, and running away from there. This was a purely anti-Semitic attack that was meant to violently attack Jews and humiliate them.
I just don't understand. How can you normalize blaming people so far away and hoping it stops, and then at the same time justify to certain people behind you screaming, hey, I agree with this, I just saw a grandma. Bah, bah, bah.
Straight to jail.
But in other news, iSpeed went to Norway, and this happened. And the first thing you might be saying, that's Norway?
I mean, I wish it was true, but it's not true.
They're all Arabs, Indian, and blacks. And I'm like,
I don't think I'll ever come here again, bro. I'm not even trolling. I love all my Norway fans, but bro, y'all generally just don't listen, bro. I don't think I've ever been to a country where they don't listen at all. But that was just pure, it was unhuman, bro. It was just, it was just unhuman, bro. And that's just pure point what it is, bro. Y'all, that's it, bro. They pulled my, bro, y'all literally pulled my hair. I don't even, like, bro. Yes, bro. Somebody pulled my hair and some random dude did a fucking WWE move and jumped on me. Like, nah, bro. Norway, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think I'll ever be back here again. Gotta go to the hospital.
Unfortunately, it is how you promote yourself. But then at the same time, you are Ice Pete. And they just gave that energy back because that's how you got famous.
Pikachu!
I'm not saying it's okay. It should never be okay to do such thing to anybody. But at the same time, I don't think you were in Norway. I didn't see any Norway energy and I didn't see any hooligan. And I don't like hooligans.
You know a guy can decline an invitation by saying his girlfriend won't let him go, and everyone will most likely understand. But if a girl declines an invitation by saying her boyfriend won't let her go, people will most likely get concerned.
You are under arrest at the moment on suspicion of sexual activity with a child. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention or question something which you later provide in court.
This is the moment disgraced teacher Rebecca Joins asks, "Are you serious?" as she's arrested for sleeping with 2 teen pupils. The disgraced teacher also had a baby with one of the teens while on bail. Rebecca Joins, age 30, preyed on the 2 boys in her maths class before striking up relationships with both of them. The predator groomed one boy, aged 15, with a £345 Gucci belt bought at Selfridges in the Trafford Centre. Laughing Joins even told him to shut up when he mentioned his age before sleeping with him twice at her Salford flat. Despite begging the boy not to say anything, he sent a photo to his pals of the teacher lying down as proof they slept together. The following day, his distraught mum received a call from the school saying an allegation had been made. She also had sex with a 16-year-old boy on 30 different occasions before having a baby with him. Joins has now been convicted of 4 counts of engaging in sexual activity with a child, including 2 while being a person in a position of trust.
It's clear she got caught, she paid bail, she got out, had funky with the same boy again, got a baby. And what about the guy? Was the love more important than the baby that they took away when the baby was born? I mean, you went to prison, but I'm like, how? What the heck is happening with some people?
I love you.
The mom of the first boat found out because she saw a bite mark and she was like, that's a big mouth for a 15-year-old girl. But something isn't right about this because this mouth is too big. We need to find out because it seems it might have been the teacher because I know how the teacher was looking at Caught. The second boy felt so trapped that he was saying, I defended this lady so much I turned blue. Parents would be suspicious. And also he said, I was coerced, controlled, manipulated, funky abused, was a dark time. I felt backed into a corner like a rat. I just had to live a double life for 18 months behind my family's back. I'm like, this guy was in a prison. He didn't have Stockholm syndrome because they held him locked up in a cave. The whole planet was his cave. I mean, emotional cave. And nobody recognized it. It's just men. They love it, right?
You're a victim.
This had a massive mental toll over me and my family, tore my family apart. They struggled to come to terms with the fact they sent me to a school where they believed it to be safe environment, and this happened as a result. And now the lady got sentenced for 6.5 years. With good attitude, early release, she's a woman, early release, she's a mother, early release.
You finished?
The only thing I find suspicious in this situation that you can convince a guy by buying him a cool belt because maybe he is poor or he likes the Instagram life, but in real life I wanna look cool. And at the same we have a teacher in a powerful position wants to feel young again.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Not that again.
Decides to do something gangster. Get caught. Pays a bill to get out. And wonky, get the baby. And I'm like, where's the baby now? The baby is the loser? Why don't we think about that?
I'm too independent.
There is a pandemic right now, so it's time to learn to live without your hair or a Gucci belt.
What the f*** is this?
But sadly, we live in a generation of young men which is the most loneliest ever. 15% of them don't even have a friends. And guess what? We got a bunch of ladies that want to start a family, so all they have to do is buy these men sometimes a belt. Maybe we're doing something wrong.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush, hash, purple, skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, durlo, que ta verde, ta welcome.